Greetings, family. So this is like the third installment from my shipping adventures, right? My shipping diary. I got my packages today, my containers, right? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like it's a lot. It's a lot. I did plastic containers, bags, and this was the suitcase I decided not to take on the plane with me. So at the last minute, I added that to it. But it's a lot. And I have all kinds of things in there, like, foods and stuff like that. I'll show you all once I get my shelves together what the supplies look like. I wanted to share this with you all because I had some very cool brothers near my home assist with this process despite the low vibrations that are emanated from our soon-to-be evicted tenant, right? We still managed to keep it positive and do what we needed to do. So I said, let me show my containers so you all can see that my shipment came. And I want to give a shout out to Bosley Shipping. As y'all know, the first time they called me, I had, 3 containers, right? And then, no, it was 4 containers I picked up. Then they called me and it was 1 large trunk. They called this time and said, oh, well, we have your other 5 items. And I go to pick up 5 items and I end up with like 12 total because apparently, actually 13, because my June 21st shipment somehow was also part of this shipment for August, which I'm not complaining, by the way. Right? So in the meantime, let me give y'all the view while I give you the breakdown of how the shipment process went. All right, family. So I'm out here on the patio. So let me just tell you the breakdown. So apparently they had 3 of my bags, right? But I put the name of the person that I was staying with on the bags. Okay? So they did not associate those bags with me. Now, I told the man I put the name of the person I was staying with on the bags, and he told me he would get it when I handed him the items because he started writing my name on the packages. So somehow he missed those 3 bags, and when I came the first time, they said those bags were there, but because I didn't tell them the name, they didn't relate to it. They were only looking for my name, and there was no phone number. So there's a lesson in that, right? When you ship your items, be sure to put your name, your phone number. If you have a local number, put that too. And put where you will be staying. Because as we know, Gambia doesn't necessarily have addresses, but they do have the city, right? And the country. So that's what you would put on your items when you're shipping. So now here's the funny part. The items that I had my son send after I left, I packed those. I used contractors' bags and I used tape from a certain government authority that I'm not going to reveal. But if y'all know I did shipping stuff, that information is in my shipping videos. It's free tape. So I used that tape to double seal my containers after I ziplocked them. You might catch it earlier on in the video if you were paying attention. Nevertheless, my containers were the only containers that were packed the way they were. They were ziplocked, they were duct taped, they were tied, and some of them weren't. So here's the thing though, I did all of that. I also used contractors' bags, right? So I did all of that, but my son, when he gave the man my containers, he did not put my name or my address or my phone number, so they didn't know who the containers belonged to. So they asked me to come inside to look for my containers. I came in and I pointed out the ones that were mine. And then I'm like, hold up, these are mine too. Like, I know my stuff. I knew how I packed my things. My containers that were clear, I used contractors' bags, black contractors' bags. I zip tied them, I drilled holes in them. My containers that were solid, I wrote my name on them. I did remember to do that with a few, but my son would not have known to do that because I didn't instruct him to do that. I just told him to give everything to the shipper. And if you all recall, my ex-husband was involved with getting the things to the shipper, and he was not that cooperative from what I understand. But nevertheless, the items are here, and I will be sure to thank my son and instruct him that in the future, when he sends me things, he needs to make sure that my name is on it, my address is on it, as well as my phone number and his phone number for that matter, just to double check, right? You want to make sure. But let me tell you, I am pleased with this shipping company because they do not let anything go, whether it has a name on it or not. They are not letting the items go or be sold. They will hold them until the items are claimed, right? I even asked the man, because you know in the States, if they hold your stuff at a storage place and you don't come get them after that 60 days or 30-day mark from paying your bill, they will sell your stuff. But they don't do that here. They hold them. They were telling me they have stuff in their containers from 4 or 5 years that people haven't picked up. And I was just like, wow. So this is the shipping process, y'all. So once I get everything set up, because I have to get shelves now. I have to get more shelves until I can get into my locations. But I will keep you all up to date. I wanted to let you know about the shipping process. It was a blast. Check out the first video where I talk about being at the place and how all the items are stacked and how we were able to get them on the top of this Ben's truck. You know, we were able to get everything home. And we have to make sure tomorrow that we take back the shipping suppliers' supplies. They gave us like a wood board to go on top of the truck so that the truck wouldn't be damaged, the glass. And they gave us some wood beams to secure the items. They tied everything down, made sure everything was in order, you know. And of course, I had to tip the brothers and tell them, like, you know, buy cool drinks, buy something to eat for everyone, because it was about 5 or 6 of them that were there. And when I got home, I got the Good Brothers, my Rasta brothers, from the coffee shop to assist as well. And you know, that's just what I do. I also made sure that I took care of them, gave them ice water, and tipped them for their time, because nobody has to do anything, right? So I appreciate when people stop what they're doing to assist me and show consideration, because that's what it's about. It's about consideration. It's about uplifting each other and being positive, right? So at the end of the day, it is what it is. I got my stuff done, and when I get my shops open, you all will be the first to know, because I'm working on several things at one time to get people employed, to promote their businesses. So there's a lot. It's about to pop off, and I'm just really excited and feeling blessed, so blessed. Thank you all. I appreciate you. Stay high. Keep it moving. And you know when I say stay high, I'm talking about high vibrations. Never stoop to the level of low vibration people, because we understand that a lot of our low vibration folks are dealing with psychological trauma. And that's why I'm able to meditate and move past a lot of the nonsense that comes my way, because I've realized that they just really don't know any better. When you know better, you do better, right? So let's meditate for all those low vibration, dysfunctional people that come from the States and bring their trauma with them. Blessings, family. I'll keep you up to date.